Matthew 24. Listen to this. This is when Jesus was going back to Jerusalem, to the temple. And I'm just going to read you a couple verses here. We'll start in verse 3. When Jesus was sitting on the Mount of Olives, his disciples, they came up to him privately. And they said, Jesus, tell us when all these things, these end time things are going to be. What is going to be the sign of you coming back, Jesus? What is going to be the sign of the end of times, the end of the ages? Listen what Jesus replied. Verse 4. See to it that no one misleads you. A lot of you people are being misled. The very first thing Jesus said was, see to it yourself that nobody misleads you. Many are going to come using my name, saying, I'm the Messiah, I'm the Christ, I'm Jesus in a new body. And they're going to mislead a lot of people. And listen. You ever watch news? You will be hearing of wars. And not only wars, rumors of other wars. See to it that you're not frightened. He wasn't saying it. Pretend it doesn't happen. Don't be worried about it. Those things must take place. But that's not the end. You're going to hear of wars and rumors of war. Don't worry about it. Don't be afraid about it. That stuff's got to happen. That's not the end yet. A nation will rise against another nation. A kingdom will rise up against another kingdom. Happens all the time. There are more wars and countries being against other countries now than there ever have been. In different places, various places, there's going to be famines. Do you know there's a lot of people starving to death? Mm-hmm. Listen. And there's going to be earthquakes. I'll show you something I downloaded. This is a little graph. And the years are from 1900, 000, all the way to 2008. So it's really not, it doesn't include 1911. But going from 1900 to 208, all of these little yellow things on the graph, they are the number of earthquakes that were at least 6 magnitude. All the earthquakes between 6 and 8. Now, don't misunderstand me. This is not showing you, okay, this one was less than 6 and this one was more. No, this is a graph of all earthquakes being between 6 and 8 magnitude. This is just showing you how many there were. In 1900, there was like 1. By 1905, there was 5 severe earthquakes. It's pretty much never really peaked over 10. There's always been less than 10 earthquakes between 6 and 8 on the scale, all the way up until 2000. In 2000, they peaked. We went from having an average of 10 a year to having 40 or 50 a year. When Angel looked at this, it's funny. We've got 3 kids. She said, you know what that looks like to me? That looks like labor pains. When they first start, they're kind of mild, and you have a little contraction. And then it goes down. And then you have another contraction. And it goes down. And you have another contraction. And then it'll go down. And another one. And another. And they'll keep going up and down contractions. And all of a sudden, they'll go, okay, boom, it's time. Well, very interesting that she said that, because look what Jesus said here. There will be earthquakes, there will be famines and wars and earthquakes, but all these things are merely the beginning of birth pains. Nobody, not me or anybody else, can tell you what day he's coming back and what time he's coming back. Those are lies. Wake up. You see the news. You see wars. You see famines. You see earthquakes and tsunamis and all this stuff. Jesus said, he's telling you, honey, that stuff's like birth pains. What does that mean? It means it's getting closer. Do you understand? Someone shouldn't be telling you they know the exact date and time. They're trying to mislead you. Jesus said, pay attention. You don't have to be worried about the number of intense earthquakes. But it's like the beginning of birth pains. It's showing you how this thing is. You got to be able to look at things without coming up with the exact date. At least see that, oh yeah, things are getting closer. That ought to, okay. Did you get anything out of that? I just felt like I needed to add that on to something I said last week.